die, you would endure the same fate. So animals can't survive the possession process, but two, you can possess people. One side, another a human body, or two come to do anything but basic actions like opening doors or carrying objects. So I think that basically what it's saying is, say if you possess a rat and you make a rat, say from here down to the lobby, you will, when you become Corvo again, you will be where that rat was. There, you can stay back here. I have enough difficulty getting out of here. I don't think the rats will be able to get to him. Plenty of busts around here. Okay. Let us see. Sneak past.
No, stupid cut.
What is that sound? Oh, that does sound friendly. Oh, that's better. I thought rats were eating a corpse or something. But no, they don't seem to be. So that's something. I thought they went at one of the bodies I'd found. So here's the broadcast control center. So let's go a bit further to actually make it to the actual.
A citywide ban on whale oil is now in effect. Citizens are encouraged to bring any whale oil in their possession to the City Watch at once. Anyone caught burning oil will be subject to arrest. This message is a directive from the Lord Regent himself. We must all trust in the Regent.
Let's save, just in case somehow I botched this. I am actually running out of space on my computer. I did start uploading some Serious Sam stuff, but I didn't start scheduling it in time, and I didn't really feel like doing it now instead of recording. So I just, I'm going to delete what I've uploaded so far and restart uploading them. I prefer to just schedule them as they're uploading, or on that page, rather than later on, because then I have to start opening up in separate tabs rather than just same page. So it's easier for me that way.
Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you?
No.
Spare my life, and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets. Some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on this amplifier, his confessions would be broadcast throughout the city. He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room, but I was able to see the combination over his shoulder. 935. Trust me, what's recorded on that card will do the trick. Good luck.
So, yes. Propaganda officer, not exactly loyal to the guy, so he can help you out. Abbey of the Everyman. This does seem like a new excerpt from a larger work on the history of the Overseers. The Abbey of the Everyman is the seat of religious power and inspiration for all Overseers across the Empire. The order arose over the years to protect the common people from the ravages of the outsider, until the need for a central bastion of authority was deemed necessary. This imposing structure is a destination for pilgrims seeking refuge or guidance. Many mistakenly attribute the Abbey's construction to High Overseer Benjamin Holger, when it was in actuality Holger's successor, John Clavering, who laid the foundation. Shortly after the abbey was completed, every overseer in the land gathered there and began a trek to Whitecliff. There a great siege commenced, as the overseers purged the region. Battle raged against heretics, witches, and trolls of the outsider. Although Holger was killed in struggle, Whitecliff was cleansed, and the ceremonial rites that followed lasted for a month, giving birth to many invocations and speeches, which were inscribed in tomes and carried back to the abbey, where they are still revered today. Interesting. So yes, he will help us. And he's not just saying that so we didn't kill him right there and then gonna run to the cops. He will just wait there. And like he's really, on the level. The sewers beneath Dunwall. Yeah, this is new. Excerpt from a light historical overview of the architecture of Dunwall. I'm starting to get really tired. You can read ahead there if you want. I'll read it now in a sec. Across the generations, the aqueducts and tunnels beneath the city of Dunwall have served a variety of purposes. In the earliest days of the city's history, several primary canals were used to channel the river. In the earliest days of the city's history, several primary canals were used to channel the river overflow during times of flood. For a time it was fashionable for wealthy aristocrats to commission underground water passages, giving them access to their estates from the Haven River and its minor tributaries. Over the years, these tunnels began to interconnect, sometimes by design and sometimes by accident. The history of the canal system is rich. As every school child was taught, rebels used the sewers extensively during the Morley insurrection. As discussed in popular bar songs, lovers often find privacy in some of the cleaner entry points, where fresh air brought in on the winds from the river itself. On a darker note, in addition to seeing traffic from gangs and smugglers, it is rumoured that the current Royal Spymaster himself, Hiram Burrows, has a network of informants who know the twists and turns of the sewer system by heart. Until recent times, the older tunnel suffered from a repeated collapse, creating sinkholes that occasionally consumed entire street corners. The current system rarely suffers from such calamity, since the sewers were reinforced and expanded by the city planning department during the rule of Emperor Urhorn Kaldwin I. If only books were highlighted with this. By this. I'm actually remembering this a bit. I remember Jesse wandering around here. Failed experiments. Yeah, it's Piero Joplin book. Tower of Dunwall. I'll read it. The Tower of Dunwall. Excerpt an historical examination of Tower of Dunwall. Of Dunwall Tower. For over a century, Dunwall Tower has been the capital of the Isle of Bristol, and the seat of power all over the Isles of the Empire. Rulers have come and gone, each adding something to the structure. Gardens and observatories, new walls, pools, and specialized interior chambers to suit their needs and whims. Dunwall Tower has withstood numerous wars, sometimes large-scale fires, and the collapse and rebuilding of the northern wing. With Tivia and Serkinos joining the Emperor first, it was Morley that resisted longest. Some of the conflicts that arose also necessitated the further fortification of the tower. Repeated assassination attempts near the end of the conflict with Morley resulted in the creation of a Royal Protector position, with each leader choosing his or her own Royal Protector after careful consideration. You can kind of see why Corvo was chosen. It's badass. Okay, he's coming in. We need to grab the contents of the safe now. 935. Dead drop. Lord Spymaster, we had a specific agreement and I had planned around it. The Lord Protector wasn't part of that agreement. You assured me that she and the girl will be alone, so the price of the job just went up. Send the coin to the alternative dead drop, or you can be sure we'll come calling. Yeah. There's a rune here. Guard, why is this device not functioning? Shabade, I can smell you from here. The well is depleted, replacement tanks there. Let's get optional at all times, make sure it never happens again.
Sure it never happens again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think we can actually overhear something if we stay near here. Not him commenting.
Tassin, shield me while I get to the roof.
Yes,
He completely missed. Completely. They completely did notice him legging it up to the tower, even though he must have ran past them. He also shouted an order at the guy. Sorry for that little foistering around there. I was expecting the guard to wander right next to me. Didn't really want that. But yes, the overseer, the other guy's at this tower now. You know, I'm thinking if I closed the door, maybe it would have gone better. You'd expect so, wouldn't you? Over the centuries, the Abbey of the Everyman has held its position as the dominant religion across the Isles. Not only do its adherents call it the only meaningful faith, but aside from a few tolerated variants, they castigate the followers of other religions as heretics, actually resulting in harm rather than harmony. Overseer's roles and rituals. The High Overseer. A key component of the Abbey's health is the High Overseer, venerated by all other Overseers, the women of the Ocular Order, and congregations from each town and city across the Empire. The High Overseer is called upon to interpret the seven strictures and to initiate important ceremonies such as the Fugue Feast at the end of each calendar year. Above all, the High Overseer must embody strictures as a living example of their perfection. Upon the death of an acting overseer, it falls upon a council made up of elder overseers to call for the Feast of Painted Kettles, the first step in the arduous process of choosing a new leader for the Abbey. I want to see a thing. Okay. Let's get over here. Thinking. That I basically want to see if you'll run like a chicken now or not. Okay, stop that. Oh, we panic because the door is closed now. No, he's just walking. That was awkward. Okay, I'm gonna hide the body somewhere. Just not sure where. I don't want to hide it up with the other guy. That might concern him. But yeah, that nearly went south. Okay, I can hide the body over here. Could you crouch? Okay, he is crouching, it's just not far enough. No, not there. He'll definitely be seen. Can't bring this body anywhere. I'm kind of stuck in here with it. There either, it'll definitely be seen. Okay. That's fine as long as they don't come down here. Yeah. That might do. Alright then. Make our way back up here. Can't believe we made it so quickly to the High Overseer. Oh, sorry, to the Lord Regent. High Overseer. The Lord Regent's just there. So that's where that little other room went to. Wait, there's a book there. I haven't got... There's two books there. I forgot to look at either. have to go hide the body again. Perfect course. Perfect course. Okay. Too far to the left. That'll do. Okay. We head back up. We have to gradually work our way around up here. There's a thing up here somewhere that I want to show you. I just don't remember what room it's in. I think it's over there. Wait. Yes, I can go up this way. And go on the D's. Just leave the mana tick up so I'm not at a loss each time. There we go. There we go. And there it is. I think I'm still at a loss each time, but you don't fully regen it, but you get most of it back. Okay. I've got a new place to hide bodies now, if I can get this done right. Now, I think of all the guys I've tranked,
Stupid cut.
I was going to say he might be the most deserving. Cobweb upon cobweb. Empress to Corvo. Corvo, I've missed you while you've been away. If I could trust anyone else with these matters, I would have gladly sent him so you could remain close. But there is no one else. The plague has taken so many. The spy master was right to insist that I send you. While you're away, every day seems like a heavy burden. Even simple tasks seem worrisome, and ways difficult to manage. The great troubles of the city and conflict the conflict and the plague, all seems insurmountable. But when you're near, it is different. My heart is at peace. What was that? Empty bottle. Empty bottle of water. There we go. Whiskey. Huh. Whiskey lady, eh?
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up, and I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners, and lessons about boring old history? Maybe the precious hours we spent together will shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your mother and with Corvo, who was always close to my heart. I hope this season of rats and plague will be nothing more than a passing shadow on your early memories. A crisis come and past, weathered by your mother and her advisors. You'll sit on the throne someday, and will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility and peril. It was not your choice to be the daughter of an empress, but I believe you'll rise to the challenge. Stay good-hearted, Emily. Keep drawing and telling stories, and only share your power with those you truly trust.
Sadly, you don't get to show Emily this, though I'm going to choose to believe you do by the time Dishonored 2 comes around. Christ. He's just patrolling, playing the annoying music. Makes sense.